What is up, you guys? The game 6970 here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. When we last left off, if I recall, I was in the middle of making a poem for this class. Or better yet, I should say, I was clicking a bunch of words to form some sort of deformed poem, or whatever you want to call it exactly. And based on what I clicked, it would show one of the 3 or 4 girls in the corner, which I actually think Monica was missing out of that selection. It was Sayori, not Monica, Sayori, Yuri, and Natsuki. That's her name, yeah. I don't know why Monica wasn't in there, but it is what it is. But we're back, and it's the next day, and here we are, greeted by the lovely one and only Monica. Hi again, Yami. Yes, it is I, Yami Yugi, better known as the King of Games. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Well, actually, Monica, if I may be frank, I actually had a date today with Kaiba. We were gonna play children's card games, and I was gonna give him his daily butt fucking, because he's my little bitch. And after the end of the day, he always goes, "Curse you, Yami Yugi. You will not defeat me. I'm Kaiba. I'm rich, and I build things." Anyway, just get on with the thing. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. For now. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Yami. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Yeah, the phrasing of that is actually correct. I was made to join this club, pretty much. First by Sayori, and then you pretty much guilt-tripped me into it. All 4 of you. Yeah, 4 of you. Oh, come on. Like he didn't deserve any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Yeah, you know what? I'll see the end of you, you little dumb bitch. What? I'm sorry, I didn't say nothing. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! I swear, when she does do that, she is cute looking, though. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys! Yami always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. Why is he cleaning your room? They don't live at the same house, do they? I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure that she's just nothing but more than a childhood friend. They never stated anything about her living with him. Unless this is implying that. We're taking our sip real fast, and we will find out. Ah, refreshing anyway. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy. It's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire for once. For once? I don't know why I said for once, but you know what I mean. It's like for once. It's like he was hoping for her to actually set it on fire so he doesn't have to deal with her bullshit and take him away from his goddamn anime club. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Yami can be good friends too. Well... Sayori? What are you doing? As usual, Sayori is oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. I know that's not what it said, but same concept. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Ooh, what'd she get me? Tell me. Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Yeah, because that face is not showing otherwise at all. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like it's a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Go and sit down and say fuck it, I guess? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Well, that's been pretty much clear the entire time. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. You already know she was going to be nice to you based on how you first came to the club. What are you talking about? It's like you made it sound like she had didn't really like you all that much at first. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. I'm so nervous. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. We're really emphasizing that a lot, aren't we? That you don't read a lot. We already know. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. This girl, for some reason, this girl reminds me of Hinata from Naruto, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just because she's so shy and everything. Now that everyone is settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Why? Why aren't we doing anything? Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet, probably trying to hide her manga collection, unless that is where her manga collection already is. Oh, next stream, take a drink real quick. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. If nobody wanted to be bothered today, why the fuck am I here? Why did I write that poem? Why am I not battling Koiba right now? Jesus! You fuckers better not waste my time, I swear, because I'm Yami Yugi. I'm important. Anyway. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Well, if you're not doing anything, of course you're going to be tired. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our... God damn it, see? See? Always festivals. It never freaking fails. Ooh. Excuse me. Sorry about that. The festival is our chance to show everyone that the literature club is all... What the literature club is all about. Jesus, I got a tongue twister there. Okay, The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks their creative minds. Sayori, we don't want to hear any of your ideas. No. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Eh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. Okay, so it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this very seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. You got a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? You'd be more original than freaking food. What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! So fucking original. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Considering she made... Didn't she make cupcakes? Yeah, I'm pretty sure she made cupcakes already the first time. You're right! Natsuki's make the best cupcakes! That's all a matter of opinion, I guess. That works out perfectly. That's why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Yeah, she just wanted food. Cupcakes it is then. Hey, that's a new face I haven't seen her do. I'm hungry. Of course. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But there then lies the unexpected reason I admire. Oh, there then lies the unexpected reason I admire. I thought I was just reading that like seeing like some sort of lies or something like that. Like lying. I don't know what I'm. Anyway, ignore that. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see a world through their eyes, or through her eyes. Same thing. Whoa, holy shit! That was an extreme close-up. Even he's going freaking, whoa, oh my god. Okay, I haven't actually saved in a while, so let's go ahead and save. I know somebody got on my case from the last episode about me saving like 2 or 3 times over this one right here. So I will not do that, and I will put one right here. So in the event something happens, I don't have to go through all that again. I only do that mainly on the first 2 times anyway. So, just in case, like, I don't know why I actually do that in the first 2 times, but first 2 times doesn't seem like a big deal. It's only when I start getting really, really far, I start doing more. I think this is a good point to create another one. Anyway. Whoa! I opened my eyes only to find Sayori's face filling in my vision. Now I'm Hank Hill mixed with something else. I don't know what I was trying to do there. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Liar. You weren't sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. Holy crap, at least they admit it. It's your fault for sleeping like that. Well, we weren't doing anything. What the hell? This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? I don't know how things work over there, but back in here in America, we had a section called bedtime or nap time. Slept on these freaking long freaking white tube, whatever the fuck they're called, things that looked like beds, and they were really uncomfortable. I slept on the floor half the time around that age. when it came to that because it was just so uncomfortable. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Well, she wasn't really mad. She looks more sad than anything. Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. No! I will spend my time watching anime, and nothing you do will stop me. I'm Yami Yugi. I have my own series. I have my own decks. I have a reputation to fill. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. Compared to what I was just doing, that was pretty loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? Ooh, excuse me. You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Yeah, getting on my case. You can't talk. How dare you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. Yeah, face says it all too. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? That's... Yep. It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. Well, it looks like you both get on insurance cases, so I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? God damn it. Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Eh? Oh, she's getting all embarrassed. She's touching her. Senpai is noticing you. Senpai is noticing you. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There is more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either. Oh, it's talking about right there. I was looking at tie. I guess it could have been a bow also, like a bow tie, but I wasn't looking at that first. I'm an idiot. And there's toothpaste on your collar right here. Now that I don't see. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Well, I noticed. Even though I clearly can't see on here, so it must be not fun. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey! You meanie! Oh, God. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? Oh, boy. Know where that's going to. That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I don't know about that. I'm starting to button her blazer from the bottom. Is it actually gonna show it to close up? Once you see how much better this looks, you'll change your mind. Oh, that's different. Oh. He's touched me. He's touching my tittles. He's touching my tittles. This is so funny. How is it funny? What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Eh? Don't say that. It is true. For a second, I looked at her legs, and I thought those were like socks. Like, she came to school for socks on, not even shoes. Oh shit, I think I skipped something. History, did I skip something? Oh. Okay, I didn't mess that up. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Go for it, bro. Go for it. She's asking for it, bro. Do it. Aren't you? I guess. You either know or you don't, man. She's your childhood friend. And if she doesn't mind you being that close to her, I mean, seal the deal, bro. What are you doing? Hey, be careful. Don't touch my tittles. Oh my god. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed that sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It seems my boobs are getting bigger again. Don't say that out loud! If somebody said that to me, I'd be like, oh, well, really? Oh, well, I suppose there ain't tittles after all. Now that you mention I get a closer look, maybe I ought to play doctor and make sure you're developing correctly. And okay, that got really creepy now, didn't it? Okay, moving on. You didn't hear none of that. Anyway. You look much better now, so. Why does this feel strange to say Yuri's blades are buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Well, that was a waste of time. That's so much better. So we're out on time. Okay, go a bit more. Oh. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because I want you to be my boyfriend. See? Oh man, I just kind of read that like in my head a bit there for a second, but I'll go ahead and read it out loud. If I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Well, no shit, he punched my fucking face in, and it'd be going out the back of my head, pretty much. Oh god. Aw, and you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things! Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Well played, Missy. Well played. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? And then we're gonna have like some sort of giant love triangle, man. I can already. Actually, it couldn't really be a triangle since it's 4 girls. Anyway, so maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking. No, you weren't. You weren't joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Where the fuck did you come from? Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Oh, holy shit. It only took how long? And freaking, I've been doing this 25 minutes to finally get to the poem. Oh, God. Okay, so guess the moment of truth is here to see how fucked up my poem is. Yay! Yami, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah. Same. Well, yeah. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so... Poems are, like... Guys making poems isn't really embarrassing. For me, personally, I'm pretty sure I already stated this, but... I am not the one you would want to ask to write a poem for, okay? If I had a freaking... had like something romantic planned for a date or whatever and stuff, if somebody suggests like reading a poem to her, the date would be over before it even started. I wouldn't even make it to the car. She would like sense a disturbance among the force, and then just like, you know what, we're not gonna do this. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find somebody to share with? I can't wait! Okay. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from Spiral Notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Uh-oh. Who should I show my poem to first? Oh, we get our first choice now. Okay, I'm actually gonna save this real fast right here. Hang on. Oh god, I forgot. Yeah, she got really close right there. Save. And, okay. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. So, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, or Monica? Let's see. I'm trying to remember who really jumped the most. It was Sayori and Yuri. I suppose the obvious choice would be Sayori. Natsuki, I feel like she would probably hate it because, like, yeah, there are some things in there, but, let's see. You know what? I'm gonna go, thinking. I'm trying to think, like, God, who do I want to go with? You know what? Let's go ahead and go with Eeny, Meeny, Money, Mo. Let's go with Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. Am I have to click each individual time? Like, I wonder how much this really matters, like, on who sees it first. I mean, I suppose, like, if they wouldn't have the choice there if it really didn't have some sort of impact later on, but we'll see. I can trust in her opinion, to be fair. ... Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh boy. Oh, well, okay, at least I don't have to read my own jacked up poem. Like, it'll magically form something for her. Oh! Sorry! I forgot to start speaking. How do you forget to start speaking? It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I guess that might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No! Did you just... Did I just raise my voice? Yes, you did, Yuri. I'm so sorry. She definitely does remind me of Hinata. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Oh boy, I've done fucked up, haven't I? It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And I've been going through that myself. I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick writing styles separate from the topic matter. Did I do that? And they form fit the two together. And okay, the end result is that both style and expressingness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Yeah, definitely would be giving me more criticism and stuff like that compared to what Sayori would have done. She was when I like it no matter what. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. So, is it like how bad is it? It's like he asked, is it? It's bad. She said she's basically what I'm getting right now. She's saying it's like not exactly good, but it's not bad. It's just because it's typical right here. So it's okay, I guess. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I guess it was alright to her. I mean, it definitely wasn't that bad because she screamed no. Or she loved it so much, like, I don't know. I love to share my thoughts, my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, is this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost off in the light. Beautiful. The glow. It must be this one. The fast street light in love was still the last of time. The last to get blue, green. Last to flit. Oh, click outside this poem area to continue right there. I'm just kind of reading that to myself there. I'll leave that, guys, for you there. Seems pretty good for what I'm seeing, though. Okay, continue. ... I'm sorry. I have such horrible handwriting. It was, I'm not gonna lie, it was a little hard for me to read. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I personally was. But you took a long time to read. Well, you just don't read script. Okay, hold on. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really, descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad that you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's your first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. You're into ghosts, Yuri. Or are you into ghosts? Yes, she's into ghosts. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Yami. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Okay, yeah, I kind of did. Even also, I just kind of glanced over the poem. Right there, it's like, whatever, but pretty sure it would have been pretty good anyway. But, okay, let's keep going. But remember, that post often expressed their own thoughts, feelings, experiments, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is the only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Well, it tells me what see, I'm learning what the poem was about anyway right here, so it's alright. And soon, to be left with nothing. I'm not gonna lie, I also have a little bit of a hard time reading cursive. That's just like, little bit of a disability I have. Most of the time I can, though. And soon, to be left with nothing. That's a lot more, Solomon putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's that's impressive. Well, I guess it'd be immersive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be too long before you have to pick up on those things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh, great. We're gonna have to click on let's go ahead and go to Sayori. Now, ... Ooh! Oh my goodness! This is so good, Yami! I knew she was gonna say that! Okay, continue. I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer! Sayori... It's because she's your childhood friend. She'll say anything even if it's bad. You must be seriously overreacting. She is. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Right there, buddy. Me and Yami would get along. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. That's why I picked her first. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it? Hey! See? We're thinking the same shit! Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a yummy poem. I don't know how to respond to that. And that makes me feel extra special. Makes it feel extra special, not me. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Man! Oh man. Feels. You're so weird, Sayori. You know what, to be honest, if I had somebody like Sayori in my life, I'd probably date her. I would. I mean, I could see us messing around with each other, getting a hard time. Then again, Yuri is also somebody I'd be interested in dating. Not too sure I'd be writing poems, but I do write things. Obviously, because I've done machinimas and stuff on my channel. But anyway, let's stay on topic. I'm really happy that. Oh, hold on. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm sitting in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Yami. Deep down, you're not selfish, you know? Take a drink. I'm gonna do another save right here. Oh, I need another drink. My throat's dry. Okay. That helped. Trying to think of new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the... Yeah, she is part of the reason you joined. She pretty much said, hey, get your ass in here. You have no choice. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too. Oh god, is it going to be in cursive too? Or in freaking... Right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Oh, this one's actually... I can read this one is in the cursive. Hers is offensive. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. The sleepy from my eyes? I like that. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. I'm not mad. I want breakfast. What the fuck is that at the end? I want breakfast. That's just a little weird thing to say there. It was actually pretty good. This is just a guess, but... Did you wait until morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Well, she just did. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Yeah. Don't be mean. I feel like she's gonna say that a lot. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that and it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you are late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. Yeah. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point of arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Monica is the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Guess we'll go Natsuki. We'll finish all these poems and then we'll go ahead and end the episode because there's only 2 more. There's no sense of ending it and then coming back to do that. I don't know. Should I save these? I'm gonna have to save anyway, but in order. You know what? I will just in case. Okay, yeah, I'll save right here. There's like 9 pages, so it's okay. Return. Let's do Natsuki. I'll be surprised if she actually likes it. Hey, Natsuki! What's up? What? Well, it's about what I expected for someone like you. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. Nobody said it was bad. They're not like aside from Sayori, she's obviously loved it. She said it. She didn't. Yuri said it wasn't bad at all. It was just something to expect for new writers. So it was for a first time, it was good. And I'm not too sure what she thinks of it yet. She says it's not bad, but it just didn't invoke any of my emotions. Well, yeah, because you didn't really get that many. I clicked a lot of things, and you didn't really pop up to those particular words. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Oh, hers isn't easy to read also. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can sing, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Is that really considered a poem? That seems like oh, I don't want to fucking do this here. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Don't lie. Why are you lying? Tell her the truth. I mean, I know you're trying to be a nice guy and hurt feelings, but come on, be honest. Just say it, just to make her feel better, just be honest. Don't be so mean about it. Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style won't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Like, yeah, I'm like, write what you want to write. That just seemed a little rushed to me, but it's like, hey, do whatever you want that makes you happy. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Exactly, yeah, I can agree with that. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Yes, yeah. It helps bring out that feeling in the last line. That doesn't need to be all sophisticated stuff. Yeah. Okay. Actually, you know what? I think I do actually like that a bit more and more. Think about it. I guess it was I guess more went into it than I realized. I didn't even read that right there. Like, when I said that, like I said, I actually think I do like this. Like, I swear, man, to me and this character, man, we're like, you have the same mindset. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, last one. Monica. Hey, Yami. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Didn't you say that in the first part too? Huh, I don't remember. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Yami. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. Yeah? It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Well, I didn't exactly have an option for anything for you in the poem, so there wasn't anything to show that you would like, unless I had to write another poem later. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that might be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the end of that. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You're sure not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing is kind of a gentle feel to it. Yeah. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions and like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Well, when I was writing it, it made it seem like it was kind of important, so I'm not too sure about that. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? No! Okay. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh wow, hers is actually I have to scroll down. Oh, I almost thought I was gonna click out. Yeah, everybody else wasn't in cursive. Everybody else just wrote it normally. Okay, hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me, seeing the direction that the speckles patrolled. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I feel blind. A real blind, like a film left out in the sun. Oh shit! But it's too late. My retains already sorted with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. I might be butchering this a little bit. It's a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole in my choices. I realize that now. I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Huh. That was good. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It has been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it kind of comes on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Okay. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. That is true. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. Okay, are we about to be out of the classroom for today, or is that it? Let's do a little longer just to see what happens. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a lot more stressful than I expected. It's as if everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they were just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're generally exchanging sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. And they read in tandem. I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns her poem to the desk one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks! Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Yeah, you're trying. Just what you were saying earlier. Eh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did say, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Yami did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. Oh. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. Then why are you... Okay? I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Eat! And Yami liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh boy. Fight's about to break out. And you know what? We're going to end the episode here and see how this turns out another time. So, I hope you guys are enjoying this playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm sorry if I stutter at some points. I hate when I do that. Please bear with me. I'm trying my best. And I am having fun with this game. So, if you do in fact like it, stick around for more. Until then, I'm the Game 6970, and I'll see you in the next episode.